Tensions between the United States and Iran have escalated. Iran has complained to the United Nations Security Council. This follows threats from U.S. President Donald Trump. Trump warned of bombing and tariffs if Iran does not agree to a nuclear deal. An advisor to Iran's supreme leader responded to these threats. Ali Larijani stated that Iran may have to acquire nuclear weapons if attacked. He emphasized that Iran does not want nuclear arms. However, he warned that aggression would force Iran's hand. Larijani said, "If you do something wrong, you will force Iran to move towards that." President Trump's remarks have raised concerns. He stated there would be bombing if no agreement is reached. It remains unclear if this would be a unilateral U.S. action or coordinated with Israel. Khamenei responded to Trump's threats during a Ramadan speech. He warned of a strong counterattack if the U.S. acts aggressively. Iran's UN ambassador sent a letter condemning what he called warmongering provocations. Iran has vowed to respond decisively to any aggression from the U.S. or its allies. The Iranian Foreign Ministry summoned the Swiss charge d'affaires. This is as Switzerland represents U.S. interests in Iran. General Amirali Hajizadeh issued a stark warning. He mentioned the presence of 50,000 U.S. troops in the region. He warned against throwing stones from a glass house. Since taking office, Trump has reinstated a maximum pressure policy. This policy saw the U.S. withdraw from the 2015 nuclear agreement. The agreement had previously limited Iran's nuclear activities in exchange for sanctions relief. Western nations have long accused Iran of seeking nuclear weapons. Iran has consistently denied these accusations. They maintain their nuclear activities are for peaceful purposes only. In early March, Trump wrote to Khamenei. He called for nuclear negotiations and warned of military action. This letter was delivered by a United Arab Emirates envoy. Iran's foreign minister, Abbas Araghchi, confirmed a response was sent back. However, he stated that Iran would not engage in direct talks under pressure. Despite this, he left the door open for indirect negotiations. Trump mentioned that U.S. and Iranian officials were talking, but details were sparse. President Masoud Pezeshkian noted that Khamenei allowed for indirect talks. Oman has previously acted as an intermediary in U.S.-Iran relations. On Monday, Araghchi confirmed that the U.S. received Iran's response. He stated that Iran's letter had reached its destination and had been read. Iran's influence in the region is also under scrutiny. The West accuses Iran of using proxy forces for expansion. Iran rejects these claims, stating that only one proxy exists in the region. Khamenei referred to Israel as the corrupt usurper Zionist regime. He called for Israel's eradication during his remarks. The situation remains tense and fluid. Iran's nuclear ambitions and defensive posture continue to be a focal point.